Hey friends, Chris here, Lip Purpose Bait Company. I got a special one for you today. It's going to be short, it's going to be sweet, it's going to be to the point. Last one I got a little carried away. I apologize. But thank you all for the comments. You guys are the greatest people in the world because you're supporting me. You're there in the comments. You're there just giving me support. Give me a thumbs up. Clicking on the link. I can't thank you enough. Seriously, you make a guy feel important. Oops, I got to bleep that out. But seriously, that's how important it is. Thank you all. Well, we got a special one. Designed to mold, the 2-inch grub to go with that 1/16 ounce bladed jig. If you can't tell, I'm pretty excited about that. So, guys ready to see it? There it is. If I can get it open. Broom. Look at that. I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys know Daniel from Bent Rod Fishing, a talented bait maker, extremely talented bait maker. He had a video called How to Make Custom Color Shift Baits, 8-Bit Magic, WUMolds tutorial. And I watched that video and I absolutely fell in love with what he was doing. He walked you through the whole process. So like once you see my video, go watch his, or watch his first would be probably the better way to do it. Because he actually screen records and you can see exactly what the portal looks like. It's a phenomenal idea. But you've got different body shapes, and from those different body shapes, you can pick different heads, dorsal fins, tails, pectoral fins. Like it goes on and on and on. It's a really cool concept. Plus, if you use his code BentRod2026, I think it is. I'll double check that. I'll put it in the description. You get 5% off, which almost covers shipping. So it's kind of like a no-brainer. Like this mold, and I'm not paying. I paid it out of pocket for this. It cost me $150, but it's pretty cool. So you guys want to see how it shoots? See how the baits come out? You know what to do. Stick around. Let's shoot this. All right, plastisol's up to temp. We're going to be using MF's Chartreuse Shad non-bleed. This is from Ziners. It's a color I haven't shot before. So let's play around with it. We're going to shoot a plane first in the new mold, so you guys got a good understanding of what the color and the mold does. It'll come back around, and we'll add some things to it and see what it looks like. Take it from there. Sound good? Let's get started. All right. Here we go. Half a cup. Let's do MF. Start with 20. This time we went back to LureWorks Borealis Pro Medium Blend 2. What a difference in smell. The clarity is outstanding, but just the lack of chemical smell is off the charts. Like it's noticeably better. Guys, there's 20 drops. That looks pretty. Oh, it's really pretty. Now remember, small baits, we have to up the saturation level. That's really pretty. Like golden chartreuse. All right. That's 20 drops. Drip test? Yeah, real light. 20 more? Yeah. There's 20. So that's 40 drops in half a cup. Again, I know it seems like a lot, but we're going for saturation that little bait. That's a pretty color, right? Oh man, there's some possibilities in there. Okay, well, it's still pretty light. $10 more? Yeah, why not? Okay. That looks pretty good. I like the color. Like on a bigger bait, that would actually look really good. Okay, that looks really good. All right. It's still a little light, but let's see what it looks like in the bait, right? All right, let's take our temperature. We're 315. I almost did it again. Yep, let's keep it up to temperature. Let's get this thing, get the mold ready. By the time we do that, it should be ready to go. Be right back. All right, plastisol's up to temp, single color, 50 drops, MF Chartreuse Shad. See what it does. Way too much. Perfect. Okay. Top her off. Make a mess. Excuse me. All right. Let's let that cool down and see what the bait looks like. Be right back. All right. It's been like 5 seconds for me. I should have just left the cameras rolling. But then I would have had to talk that entire time. No one wants to hear me talk that entire time. Okay. Let's pop the top off this sucker, so you guys can see what I designed. Look at that. That's my grub. That's a lip ripper grub. Look at that color, though. The gold, that chartreuse, that's just color by itself. Good saturation for that little bait. I like that a lot. I like that a lot. Huh? Right? I gotta get rid of this glare. Look at that. Sound effects help? I didn't think so. Would that be on a chatterbait? You know? Look at that. You could say I'm excited. These are all 1/8 and 16th ounce. But that behind that chatterbait? Yes. Yes, please. I wonder if that fit on an 1/8. We'll find that out later. All right, now let's play. Let's play. Let's add some color to this thing, see what happens. Okay? All right, let me get the cameras all turned back around. The camera turned back around. And then put it back on the cup cam. And then we'll go from there and see what we can add to make it better. I think it's silver. I got some crushed, green crushed rupees out. I have some Borealis. Maybe. Yell into your screen right now. Blue? Who said blue? All right. So I heard blue through the phone. You guys really want blue in there? Let's start with some Borealis. There you go. Much better. See where that goes. Because that's got a little tint to it. So a little less than half a cup. Let's just go just a tiny bit, half a smidgen. 64th. Let's see it on the spatula. That on spatula. That looks great. But can we see it in the bait? It's in there. Gives it a shimmer. Love that word. Oh yeah, see, it's in there. I don't want to put that in the cup. Right, you can see it in there. We need Black Flake. That's what we need. Small bait. Let's go 0400. No. 015. 015. And let's do 16th. What we got here? Come on, give us something. Give us something. Oh, okay. All right. Looks pretty good. I like it. Let's shoot it. Okay. Round 2. Okay. Put my screen on. You guys can see. Wow, look at that little. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's a cat meowing to get out. See? Everything's fighting me today. That's okay. Oh, touch the camera even. That looks pretty good. That looks pretty good. Right? That'll look good in the water. It'll look good on a chatterbait. Let's go to closing ceremonies because I have two bait swaps. Some pretty cool ones too. You guys will like these. So, all right, we'll be back. First one was Rogers Baits. Steve reached out to me and he wanted to see the 1.7 tactical, and by all means, I said yes. So I was curious about the Epic Slouch. Look at these bags. Steve. Big time. Those look awesome. But look at these baits. Look at these. So I was curious about the slouch for the chatterbait. Look at these things. Right? Look at that black tail. What an outstanding design. I love that black tail, and I never even thought about putting a black tail on these things. Does that look great or what? So I was just, chatterbait tail. Chatterbait bait. Chatterbait bait. Yeah, it's been a long day. But look at that. Huh? Beautiful. Steve, that is outstanding. And then look at these guys, right? Man can make some baits. Look at this. Look at that. Is that not beautiful or what? That will definitely catch some fish. But I wanted to really see what these bellies look like and what shape they were. And that tail just like it's gonna thump. Another great bait. Look at this. Yet another one. Got 4 of them. Look at that. Tell me that's not a good color. If you're not following Steve Rogers Baits, do it now. This is what he makes. Thank you, Steve. Great job. Couldn't be happier. These are phenomenal. So look them up. YouTube. I'll put the links. I'll put the links in the description, of course. He's got Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. So, Steve, again, thank you, sir. These are outstanding. Can't wait to put those to use. Then we have some spinners. Check these guys out. Chad, he actually was one of my first contacts on Facebook when I started to take this serious. And his growth has been phenomenal. I've really admired what he's done in a short amount of time. He's grown to, I think he's up to 1,000 followers on Facebook now. He just started a YouTube channel. So go and subscribe to him. He's just starting out, kind of like I was. Good guy, really good guy. Talked to him a bunch. I sent him a bunch of baits to test softness. But just starting out YouTube, so give him a follow, give him a subscribe, and give him a thumbs up. But look at these guys, right? These are what he calls promise rings. Man, those look good. I mean, look. Phenomenal baits, Chad. Phenomenal baits. Right? Black and chartreuse. Man did his homework. Look at this. The skirt on this one with the promise ring. This is my favorite one. I love this one. Yeah. So, fantastic. Guys, I can't thank you enough. Seriously. This has been an incredible journey. Even videos like this where it's tough. Knowing that you guys have like really lifted me up has been hugely important. I've said it a couple times and I'll say it again. You guys are just phenomenal. I really, really do appreciate all the comments. I really appreciate all the links, the clicks. I appreciate you all. So, thank you. Thank you again. That's it. I'm tired. Going to bed. Love you. See ya. Next week. I did forget. Tell me how you like the mold. In the comments section, let me know what you guys think of the mold that we designed. I like it. I know it's pretty specific at 2-inch, but it was a good way to test just to see how well the mold was going to work, and I am extremely impressed with the way the mold worked. It shot great. The mold, the bait itself looked phenomenal. So everything worked the way it should have, and I'm really, really thankful that I took that chance and went after it. So do yourself a favor, go watch Daniel Bent Rod Fishing's video, and you can see what the heck's going on. That's it. Love you guys. Thank you. All the comments, all the support. You mean the world to me. So be good. We'll see you next week. Take care.